hello. Hi, hello, hello. How are you doing? Good? I'm glad you're doing good. Well, today's Sunday, so, it's time for confessions. It didn't look like I got any confessions, though. So, I think we'll just be browsing through Reddit. Which I'm kinda sad about, but, because I was really looking forward to doing this type of stream, but, it's not the worst thing in the world, but, I tried to set up, OBS to where it only, like, captures a certain part of a window. And, I tested it, like, an hour before stream, but now it won't capture... It won't capture the window. So I don't know what's up with that. It was capturing it just fine. Like, I even did, like, a crop filter. Couldn't think of anything interesting, sorry. It's okay. Swear I sent one. I'll check. Sorry I sound down in the dumps today. I'm somewhere mentally right now, but I'm hoping I cheer up a little today. I've been like really tired. It's not because of like streaming, it's just like I literally, if like you can tell by like what time I send like good night tweets, then like I haven't been sleeping well, and then I wake up early and then I can't go back to sleep. So I've kind of been a zombie for the past few days. Tried writing one for it, but I didn't like how it turned out. That's okay. It didn't need to be, like, real stuff. Anyway. It could have been just, like, made up, or even something you found on the internet. We can always send them midstream. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna rank that. Because I made a tier list, but, I mean, I can use the tier list in the future, but it might not get much use, or barely any use today. Because I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna rank Reddit post, because we're just gonna be literally scrolling through it. I'm not gonna be, like, taking screenshots of each story we read. I have something in my eye, hold on. But yeah, I had a window. Oh, like I literally tested how to set up, like how. I didn't get my thoughts together. I tried to test how to crop like one part of a display and not show like the whole thing. There's no sensitive information, but like it's my browser stuff. I got bookmark stuff that it's personal, you know? But I figured that out, but then OBS didn't want to capture that specific window anymore. Like, it was literally grayed out, even though it was working before. So, I don't know what was happening with that. We'll try it again. And I'll give a quick warning, I may need to like BRB for like a long time, because I may need to cook some food. So, let's see. Open a new private browser. Or private window, I should say. I've gotten a message. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna test how this looks. I may do it without the gaming overlay, or we may do it, I don't know. We'll see. I'll go to overlay for now. I turn on some background music. Because there's not going to be any audio today. Then go to filters. Put the top down more. 20. Shit. Didn't mean to do that. I'm messing with the filters right now. Alright, let's see how that looks. Does this look good? Does it look okay? I think that looks alright. Alright. Let's see. What looks interesting? My husband wants to explore his sexual options so that he's successful. Am I the asshole for not wanting him to? It's a pretty tall order. Am I the asshole for donating my deceased daughter's organs against my ex-husband's wishes? Interesting. Am I the asshole for refusing to donate my kidney to my estranged daughter, even though I'm the only match after she kept my biological daughter from me for 7 years? Why does today's themes of stories have donating of organs? Just go in and scale a filter back. Actually, well, let me see if I can rescale this personally. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my terminally ill sister that she would not have my embryos, even after she revealed a devastating secret? What is with the medical stories today? I mean, I kind of want to read one of them, at least. Yeah, every story has like donating organs, someone's sick and about to die. Today is a theme. Am I the asshole for donating my deceased daughter's college fund to a charity instead of giving it to my estranged son? You know what? We're reading this one. Oh, Jesus. Well, how do I... Oh, I didn't take into account this part. Alright, let's... I need to fix the window again. It's top issue. Let's do 200. Let me take this off the screen real quick. $50. And the bottom can be $150. Alright. Alright. Let's take a sip of water and get into this mess. Alright. Am I the asshole for donating my deceased daughter's college fund to a charity instead of giving it to my estranged son? I, 80? I can't read. I, 48 male, lost my daughter, 27 female. 27? 21! I can't... Huh. You know what, maybe I just won't even read the ages. Like... It's so difficult for me to read. I lost my daughter last year to a rare medical condition. She was in college and we saved up a substantial amount for her studies. The fund was about $1,200,000 left. My wife passed away 5 years ago, so it's been just the two of us for a while. My son, 24, and I have a strained relationship for the past 6 years. He got into drugs, joined a problematic crowd, and committed several felonies. When he turned 18, after multiple attempts to help him, I kicked him out of the house. It was the hardest decision I ever made. Recently, he's cleaned up his act, or so he says. He's been off drugs for a year, has a job, and wants to go to college. He reached out to me asking if he could use his sister's college fund. However, my daughter's in her last days. Expressed a desire for the money to go to a specific charity that supports research into her condition. I lost my place. Hold on. Okay. It was her wish, and I decided to honor it. I donated the entire fund to that charity 2 weeks ago. When I informed my son of this decision, he was livid and claims that I've chosen a dead daughter over him, and that I would never care about him at all. My relatives are divided. Some say I did the right thing honoring my daughter's last wish, while others believe I should have given my son a second chance. I'm tormented. Am I the asshole? I can see it from both sides. You want to honor your dying daughter's wish. But also, I mean, um, because like I want to say that like I kind of don't trust the son. Like if it's gone as far as to where you have to kick him out of the house and like he's been into like some dirty business, then like I would personally think that maybe he could be trying to fund something that isn't good for you. Like drugs. Like if I give him the benefit of the doubt and he genuinely wants to clean up his act, why do you need your sister's college fund? Because like personally, for me, if I was the dad in this situation, I think I would have donated half of it. Like half of the tuition or the funds. I would have donated half, and then, or maybe like, I don't know. Because like, I would still honor the daughter's wish of donating her fund to charity. Well, also, like, that happened 2 weeks ago, and like, son comes out of the blue and being like, hey dad, can I have sister's money? And like, I guess you do best with the information you have during that time, so like, I think, what was I gonna say? I don't blame the dad. I don't think he's an asshole at all. Because, he didn't know that, his son was gonna come out of the blue. And ask for his dying sister's college fund. But also, like, what is the son doing? Like, major-wise. Like, what does he want to do? Because honestly, like, does he have does he have nothing? Like, you couldn't ask the family to, like, help with funds and stuff like that? Could have just done a seance and asked her. Well, now I need to reread the story. Hold on. Okay. What it looks like from the story, the dad's saying that the son wasn't really there. So, like, it's totally not fair to say to the dad, you chose my dead sister over me, you never cared, when you weren't around. Like, it was money that was for her, you don't get a say in what happens to it. I don't think this dude's an asshole. Yeah. Like this one comment says, I wouldn't give him cash, just like if he's actually going to college, like just pay the college directly, like don't send it to him. Because like again, based on the story, it sounds like the son wasn't there. Like after he was kicked out, he didn't show his face until 2 weeks ago when the money was donated. So maybe he heard down the rabbit hole of the family, your father's donated your sister's college fund. And he would probably be like, oh, well, maybe I could have used that. Like, I don't think the son actually wants to go to college. Alright. But yeah, for that one, not the asshole. What is this one? Oh, we already read that one. I had something else open, but I don't remember what it was. Because I just closed it. Whatever. Would I be the asshole if I exposed my sister's affair with her boss to his wife, who is undergoing IVF? Bruh. We're reading this one. What would you do? A moral dilemma. Trigger warning. Infidelity pregnancy. I'm turning to the internet. Bro, you have to go to the internet? My sister and I, both 32, have been no contact for about a year. Part of the reason for this, on my part at least, is her incredibly questionable morality. I'm not judgmental or... what the hell is that word? Puritanical? I know Puritans in it. Puritanical? Puritanical? Something about being a Puritan. But I do have a moral compass and have been increasingly bothered by her actions that are clearly harmful to others. I'm getting a bad taste in my mouth for those words. She works at a highly paid job for a large company in our capital city, and she's sleeping with her boss. Well, I mean, at least that's wrong, you know, don't sleep with your boss. She is lonely, and I know she very much wants a loving relationship. Except from being her superior at work, this guy is married. He claims that his wife has mental issues, and because of this, isn't being a good wife to him. The boss is an ass. I'm gonna tell you that much. There are other major relationship issues that he desperately wanted children, but she was on the fence and they couldn't conceive without help. So on his insistence, she is undergoing IVF, while he's sleeping with my sister, his employee. To be clear, I don't know them. I have never met either the man or his wife, but I feel so awful knowing about this and not doing anything. Even though arguably I owe them nothing. Or maybe even owe loyalty to my sister, her job would be at risk if this came out. But I have been through pregnancy, and I've experienced poor mental health. I guess just emphasize so badly. I messed that up so bad. Let me restart. I guess I just empathize with her so badly, even though I don't know her. So I googled the company my sister works for and tried to figure out who the guy was. But he has a very common first name. I didn't know his last name, so I couldn't figure out who he was. My mom visited recently. She is still in contact with my sister and knows the whole situation. When I told her I'd look the guy up, she immediately told me his last name and his wife's first name. She told me that what I do with the information is up to me, but the implication was that she also thought that the wife should know. So now I'm pretty sure I've found both the guy and his wife online. What do I do? I really want to let her know what I know, but would she want to know? She might be pregnant already. Would it be better to let it go? Plus, I'm pretty sure if I did anything, my sister would work it out and it would be the final nail in the coffin of our relationship. Not sure if I care about that. If you were in the wife's shoes, what you want? Let me turn off my blue light filter. Hold on. That like threw me off. If I was in the wife's shoes, I would hate knowing. Like I would hate both options. I would hate never knowing. Actually, there's 3 options that I would hate. Never knowing, finding out on my own, and having someone else tell me. Like, I don't think either one of those would be better. But I think if you want the least amount of headaches, even though all 3 are gonna like cause headaches, I'd rather someone tell me. So then like, that's an instant divorce and, you know, just move out. Yeah, this person would not be the asshole. Because, like, I mean, what person's gonna be like, no, don't tell her because she's pregnant? Like, she would find out either way. Whether it be on her own or someone tells her. But I don't think this person's the asshole. Huh? Am I the asshole for going upstairs after my after my parents' son accused me of being a gold digger? Huh? Huh? That's... Wow. To start, I'm a 16-year-old guy? Huh? So, you're telling me you got accused. You're telling me we're accusing 16-year-olds of being gold diggers now? What has the world come to? What are the kids doing these days? To start, I'm a 16-year-old guy. using a throwaway account for privacy because this is a pretty sensitive situation. So without getting into the details, I went to foster care when I was 12 and was placed with my soon-to-be adoptive parents. Recently, the courts finally permanently terminated any rights my biological parents had to me, which left things open for my parents to adopt me, and we're currently in the process. So is someone saying that being adopted is like being a gold digger? Father, just read the rest of the story. It's my stream. I have the right to commentate. My parents have 2 older biological children. Ashton and Brianna? Brianna? I don't know. I don't know them very well since they both moved fairly far away before I came to the picture. But from what I've seen, they're nice people. I wouldn't say we have a sibling relationship, not even close, but I like to think we're like distant cousins or something. I have to say though, I'm losing my place, hold on. Brianna has always been nicer to me than Ashton. I'm not sure if it's because I'm intruding on his family or if I'm just really annoying or something, but Ashton doesn't like me. He never has. I don't think he ever will. He's never been rude or anything. I just don't know how to read people, and I know when someone doesn't like me. Dude, same. It's like, I can tell if like, you don't even have to just be a rude person. Like, I can pick up on your vibes if you don't like someone. Or me. A final bit of context that my mom's father, who's in his 80s, and I had a couple health conditions, is quite wealthy. So this is gonna be, oh, you have a rich family member, so get fucked. I honestly didn't know this. Back that up. I honestly didn't know this coming into the situation, and honestly don't care now that I do know. Anyway, yesterday Ashton and Brianna made the journey down to my mom's birthday. It was a nice birthday, but a bit awkward for me thanks to the fact that I'm a lot younger than Ashton, Brianna, and their cousins. I mostly hang out with my mom and her sister in the kitchen. They're sweet old ladies and they like helping a lot. That's sweet. Yeah, growing up I didn't have, like, I was a loner priest. You would find me in the corner, or like best friends with like all the other priests. Where did I end? During dinner, Ashton got a bit drunk and called me a gold digger who's too scared to get dirty. As a joke? But no one but him laughed at first. I was absolutely stunned and humiliated, especially when one of Ashton's cousins let out a chuckle. I quickly finished my food and went upstairs to my room and stayed there for like an hour. I couldn't let the thought of going back downstairs and facing Ashton and his cousins. Eventually, I did come back downstairs for the sake of not making my mom worry, but the rest of the evening was very tense. This morning while I was making breakfast with my mom, Ashton came downstairs and after making some small talk, he gave me a backhanded apology. Something like, "I'm sorry for saying what I did. I didn't know you couldn't take a joke." I hate people like that. Like, if you're just gonna straight up be like, Like, just making fun of someone's situation as a joke, a quote-unquote joke. That's such a dickhole move, in my opinion. Like, why? There was no need for that, dude. This makes me think that he's only apologizing because of politeness and that I'm actually in the wrong for not taking the joke. I don't know how to feel about this, really. Am I the asshole? No. You are not an asshole. Because no one should be making a joke like that. Especially about a situation so personal like that. That would be like someone going up to me and being like, "Hi, Dama, your whole clergy was killed. Isn't that funny?" It's like, no. Hundreds of people died. That's not funny. Yeah, and why? Another thing from looking through the comments. Why are you calling a 16-year-old who was adopted a gold digger? Just from finding out that a family member has wealth? Like, rereading the story, or some parts of it, the grandpa never said he was gonna give inheritance to anyone. So how does being related to someone wealthy make you a gold digger? Yeah, this kid is not the asshole. Like, why? Who would joke like that? Alright, let's find another one. I also have to check, because, like, I have the full browser. Like, I have Reddit, like, open right in front of me. But then on OBS, it's slightly different. So then I have to, like, scroll down a little more to, like, show what I'm reading. Let me take a sip of water. My voice is kind of dying right now. Jokes are supposed to be fun, not hurtful. I agree. I think this one looks interesting. Am I the asshole for being upset? My sister will not be putting my soon-to-be wife in the wedding party. Wait a minute, huh? Wait, I genuinely don't understand, huh? Am I the asshole for being upset? My sister will not be putting my soon-to-be wife in the wedding party. So your sister's planning the wedding and won't put your soon-to-be wife in the party? Like, not even inviting your partner? What kind of bullshit is that? Like, huh? So your sister's throwing a party for you and your fiance, but is not gonna invite your fiance to the wedding party. Even though the party's about you two, but she won't. Something's petty. We gotta read this one. I'm too interested. Oh my god. My fiance, 29F, and myself, 29M, have been together 5 years and engaged for a year and a half. Congratulations. We'll be getting married at the end of this year. And I wasn't invited? We have large wedding parties that include both of our siblings, and we both believe family should be included as much as possible. My sister, 31, female, is getting oh. So the sister's getting married? I probably should have read ahead before I made some assumptions, but whatever. Sister's getting married sometime next year to her fiance, 32, after dating for 2 years. Her fiance is also included in my groomsmen because she asked me when they were around a year dating if I would include him. This happened before they were engaged. My lips are getting so dry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's why I'm kind of like I'm mainly pausing because, like, one, I don't read that fast. Two, my lips are getting dry. This happened before they were engaged. After some thought, I agreed because if she saw him as this important, he should be included. Him and I also have a good relationship, and we have very similar personalities. Only difference is he's a doormat to my sister. Oh boy. I'm just checking to make sure it's visible on OBS because I have to scroll down for the sake of the window. My sister and fiance, while not contentious, do not have as good of a relationship as her fiance and myself. My sister and I have always been somewhat competitive to one another. She was getting out of a bad relationship when my fiance and I started dating, so she was cold to my fiance. My fiance didn't know what she was doing wrong. However, after my sister met her fiance, she started warming up to her. My sister even had a major part in planning my fiance's bachelorette. The problem arises as a few couple months ago, my sister sat us both down and mentioned she had a hard time telling us this, but my fiance would not be in the wedding party. Instead, she was including two of her friends that was in their weddings. Instead, she was including two of her friends that she was in their weddings. That sentence kind of doesn't make sense to me, but moving on. She complains about these friends constantly, and that she didn't even want to be in their weddings. I understand that a bride and groom can put who they want in their party, but I have a problem with the fact that she complains about these two non-stop, but shows more loyalty to them than her future sister-in-law. Am I the asshole? No, I don't think this guy is the asshole. Because if this sister is complaining about the two friends that she's inviting, I have something in my eye. If she's complaining about her two friends and saying, I didn't even want to be at their weddings, I hate them, blah, 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 then, like, what? Why would you show more loyalty to someone who you keep claiming to hate? Like, it would be one thing if it's, like, a joke, kinda? Like, I didn't even want to be there. Like, if that's a joke, sure, but, like, these two, the fiance and her brother aren't in on this joke. Personally, if I was this dude, I wouldn't even go to the sister's wedding. I'd just be like, well, if my fiance's not going, then I'm not going either. Because what's the point? Like, if you can't bring... Like, if you can't bring your partner somewhere, you're invited, but your partner isn't? I mean, you can go if you want to, but, like, personally, I wouldn't see a reason to go. Especially if the person is, like, like a relative, and then they sit you down and be like, okay, so this is why you can go, but not your partner. I don't get that. Amen. Amen, brother. I really feel like reading the comments on this one, but yeah. This dude's not the asshole for being upset. I think he has the right to be upset. Personally, I wouldn't go to the party. It's a can of worms I don't want to go into. Am I the asshole for not revealing patient's medical diagnosis and their family? There's a medical theme in these posts. Huh? Am I the asshole for making a microscopic slide of my husband's sperm? Am I the asshole for making a microscopic slide of my husband's sperm? What the hell are you doing to it? What are you doing to it? What? Why? The user who posted this, their name is Am I the Asshole Spermies. Well, I'm hooked now. Alright. The hook worked. I guess I'm reading it. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for making a microscope slide of my husband's sperm? I think this is stupid. But my husband is annoyed with me, so it's whatever. This morning, I went to take a shower. Actually, can I? It disabled dark mode. Never mind, it didn't work. Whatever. This morning I went to take a shower and I was... Huh? Does everyone just have bad grammar? This morning I went to take a shower and I was that my husband had not so gracefully spewed his seed on our glass shower? I didn't... What are we doing? What type of story are we reading? What type of bullshit is this? Why did you guys write this? What? Oh my god. My husband had not so gracefully spewed his seed on our glass shower door and didn't clean it up. I went to him and asked that he clean it in the future and maybe consider not jerking in our shared shower if he can't keep up after himself well. I don't want my shower to be filled with crusty old jizz. He argued with me that it was shampoo and that I'm being crazy, basically. The fact he kept insisting it was shampoo when I knew it wasn't annoyed me. So I grabbed a Q-tip and a microscope slide and glass covering and made a wet mounted slide. If you're wondering why I have those on hand, it's because I took a microbiology course in college a few years back and kept all the stuff. I viewed his slide and showed it to him. It was obviously sperm. I need to take a break from reading this. What? Why? Who's jerking in the shower? What? You're not gonna clean it after? You're just gonna do it on the glass? And leave it there? I don't think that's a turn on either. Like, oh yeah, I wanna see your your seed on my shower. And it's all no. We had a big fight. And he got mad at me and said, I can't let anything go. I'm sorry? You come on the shower door and that's not letting things go? What do you... It's not an accident. It's not shampoo. You kept lying. Girl, what type of bullshit are we reading? Who's doing this? Who wrote this? we had a big fight, da, da, da. And I said we wouldn't be in this position if he had just cleaned up after himself. And I told him to stop insisting I'm wrong when I know I'm right. We have disagreements all the time where he tells me I'm wrong when I know I'm right. And he gets so angry when I prove him right. People like that are just, ugh. It's like, bruh, you know that you're right, but then the other person's stuck in Delulu land. They don't want to listen to you. Like when he insists our dog's vent is open on Sundays when I know it's closed on Sundays, etc. Damn. Alright, let me scroll this down. I work as a private investigator. Wanting to know what's true and what isn't is just in my nature. He knew this before he married me. Am I the asshole? No. This is such a bonkers ass story. Edit. Yes, I know I'm a psycho. No, my husband isn't some poor sexually repressed man taking his anger out on the shower door. I literally do him like every day. How old are these people? Are they young? There's no age specified. Like, is this a young couple who think that they need to diddle every day? You want the mattress mambo every day? Crazy is good in what are we reading? And no, I don't know why he doesn't just say sorry for jizzing on the shower door. I'll go clean up my swimmers. Bro, no one is actually saying that. No, this has to be. Now I know this isn't real. Who's actually doing that? Who's actually just gonna say, yeah, my swimmers? Like, girl, no. No, we aren't getting a divorce. Say what you want. I have fun in my marriage and life. I'm off to go fingerprint my box of fruit snacks and see if he ate any. Edit, don't put me on your TikToks or Instagram. You losers. Not my fault your lives are so boring you have to see base content around someone else's. Well, now I feel called out. But also, this is the wackiest fake story I've ever read. This comment's more scary than the damn story. Not the asshole. My ex used to jerking in bed when he thought I was sleeping. That makes me uncomfy. I was considerate enough to pretend to sleep to save him from being permanently embarrassed until he blew it on my back. I don't like that. Genuinely feel scarred. I haven't been this scarred when I read that fucking what the hell was it? Like some copy pasta on like a dude who really loves a bowl of Cheerios, or was it like cereal? And he like self-pleasured with a bowl of cereal. That was a very scarring story. Please don't make me read that on stream. Am I the asshole for telling my husband his insurance wasn't worth getting excited about? Okay, but who's getting excited over insurance? Like, is insurance like insurance? I was getting ready to go pick up an online grocery order and run to another store to get the things the first one didn't have. I asked my husband to go into the living room and get my belt off the island. He couldn't find the belt. I walked into the living room and the tip of the belt was sticking under some clothes that had fallen off the top. For context, this is where we put our laundry till we fold it. I pull it out in the second I walk in there. Because I'm a smartass, he's obviously blind. I proceed to tell him, don't ever go into the woods. A hidden snake would take you out in a heartbeat and you'd never know what hit you. Husband. Well, I figured you'd get excited about that. Me. Why? Husband. Because you collect my life insurance? This couple has a strange sense of humor. Because I don't get the damn joke. Your life insurance isn't enough money to get excited about. He was offended. Am I the asshole? I don't get it. I mean, you're not the asshole because it's a joke, but I just don't get the joke. Who? Would I be the asshole if I break up with my boyfriend over what he said? Let's see. I'm gonna drink more water. My voice is like really feeling it today. My tracking did not like that one. This may be a bit all over the place because it is still kinda greasy. And I am not the best storyteller. This will also have to be 2 parts because he said 2 separate things to me that I need advice on. I, 22, was asking my boyfriend, 37, questions the other day, and we somehow got onto the topic of rape. Oh. I don't know how exactly, but we did. So I told him that what a girl wears is never makes it her fault because he literally disagreed with me. He says it does, and it makes it 50% her fault, and that she should have thought ahead. Bruh. I'm not gonna tell you that you're not the asshole. I would break up too. We also got into it because I have posters of K-pop men on my wall in my room and as my screensaver. He all of a sudden has an issue with that too. He never brought it up before or voiced any concern. I don't know if this has to do with us wanting to move in together. He doesn't want it technically in my room because he would have his own room. But like, I'm not willing to have posters on my wall because I have a right to put up posters when I'm paying rent for my room. But he said if he were to have posters of girls all over his room and phone, he wouldn't be respecting me. Like, I don't care what posters you have up or on your background, your phone gets weird together and that's just a celebrity. Yeah, you're not the asshole for both situations. You're not the asshole for wanting to break up after your partner's comments about SA. And you're not the asshole for having posters. 'Cause like, if I put up posters of wonderful anime girls, that doesn't mean I'm cheating on my relationship with the great provider. I just have posters. Like, bruh. Like, Yeah. Not the asshole for either situation. Am I the asshole for having impossible incel standards? What the hell does that even mean? I don't know if I want to get into that. Am I the asshole for telling my mom it's not my fault my sister got pregnant? Is this a Sweet Home Alabama situation? Guys, I'm so sorry my voice is dying. I don't feel like I'm getting sick. I don't know. It may be because I haven't used my voice much today. I don't know. This is a long text. Oh, and it's all like smushed together. So this is gonna be a hard one to read, so I'm sorry if I jumble up words. Obligatory, I'm on mobile, please excuse the formatting. Buckle up, bitches. This is a long and heavy one. Me and my siblings and stepdad have always been verbally abusive and emotionally abusive. I've always done what I can to help my siblings. And never turn it on my daughter, but he did the other night, and unlike my mother, I will never let anyone abuse my child in any capacity. I told her what happened and that we would no longer be coming to the house or seeing her while he is living there. I won't go into too much detail for privacy, but some stuff ended up coming out about DS's mental health, and she's going to have to go to therapy. My mom told me that my siblings can't see me. I'm getting nasally, what the fuck? Can't see me after CPS comes out because they're pretty sure as shit they're going to. This is a copy and paste of her. I feel like I need to zoom in. Like, I genuinely... It's hard to read this formatting. This is a copy and paste of her text with the kids' names. I just changed the initials I gave above. I'm going to get DS back to therapy. Not seeing them until after the therapist and I discuss DS and what is best. This includes DK as well. Until after therapy starts and we're inspected to make sure that parenting is appropriate. Parenting is not appropriate, you guys. But anyway, last year DK came to live with me to get an escape. She was dating a boy. This boy wasn't good for her. I did everything I could to prevent them from seeing each other, but she lied and snuck out. English is really bad. She lied and snuck around and got pregnant. At 16, my mother blames me for this, and I said today that DS can always come live with me. At this point, I'm just going to copy and paste the text exchange, and then... And please tell if I went too far. I don't think I did, but she's refusing to talk to me now. And I just need some reassurance I'm doing the right thing by blowing up my relationship with my mom to try and protect my siblings. She keeps saying she will leave, but never does. Mom. Okay, so this is from the mom, I think. Diaz told me it's when B, stepdad, takes her golfing. Golfing is done now. As far as the sisters staying with you, I have to say no. DK got pregnant living with you. I'm not gonna chance another teen pregnancy. The fact that DK has a baby already is a red flag on my parenting, and that I have to explain. Until the professionals are involved, I'm not taking chances outside of this house. Me. Okay, this is from the writer, the OP. DK got pregnant on her own after I blocked his number, changed her number, and she lied to me to hang out with him. I don't know what else you expect me to do, but you need to realize this is not my fault, and I love you, but I'm not going to let you keep blaming me for her choices when there's literally nothing else I could have done. I was all for adoption or abortion, so she could have a normal life and not struggle. And you guys told her this was the best thing that could have happened to her. Even G, DK's baby daddy, 17? Kids should not have kids. I probably should have commented on that earlier. And apologize to me for how this happened. Your problem is inside the house, not me. I love you with all my heart, but I cannot stand to hear you or anyone else blame me for this. Even I think OP forgot to censor a name here. But even when Willow's parents know and admit they lied and snuck around and this happened. However, I respect your decision to not have them do the sleepovers, and I'm not arguing with that. I'm just saying I'm not the problem here. B is. I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm not gonna let it be twisted between you and I anymore. I've done nothing wrong. That was so long. What was the question? Telling your mom is not. Yeah. That falls on the kid, you know. As much as for most situations you want to say it's not a minor's fault, this was basically, I mean, that's a tricky can of worms to talk about. Because the kid lied and went out and made a decision, and that decision had a consequence, and it brought a child into the world. And I mean, that mainly falls on the kid. As controversial that may be to say, it falls on the kid. It's not any other adult's fault, especially when they were lied to by the kid. And like you can't blame someone else who wasn't involved. Cause like, the OP didn't go to the kid and be like, you know, go sneak around. I won't tell mom. Like, the kid lied. And, I don't think you're an asshole. I need the comments, though. Yeah. This person's not the asshole. It is not her fault. Or their fault. I don't know. Am I the asshole for calling my parents and stepbrother disgusting? You have my interest? This entire post feels weird to me, almost like this is some sort of sick joke. I recently broke up with my boyfriend and I was taking time off dating. Good for you. Socials and left my apartment to come home to my parents. My stepbrother is 23 and I'm 22. I've known him, my stepmom, ever since I was 10. I was close with my stepbrother and we were like normal siblings. Before dinner, my mom opened the door and it was my stepbrother. They had told me earlier he was coming over to announce something. I greeted him and we started talking for a bit. In the middle of our conversation, Mom said, "You guys would make a good couple." I said, "Huh?" My mom replied with, "Dave, not his real name, has been meaning to ask you out. That's why he came over?" What state of Alabama did this happen in? Jesus Christ, my voice is dying. I looked at my stepbrother and gave... I looked at my stepbrother and expected him to deny it, but he smiled and said, "Could we go out sometime?" I called them fucking disgusting and grabbed my keys and sweater and drove to a McDonald's to get some food and go back to my apartment. What state of Alabama did this happen in? I got texts from my parents calling me an asshole for not giving Dave a chance and insulting him. Am I the asshole? No. Type. What? What? Who would be okay? Why would you even... Why would you even suggest that? That is a horrible... Wow. Just wow. That is creepy. You're not the asshole. What type of family is this? Where you can get called an asshole in the family for not giving your stepbrother a chance to be with you. Who? Why? That felt, that was nasty. Would I be the asshole for suing my sister over something her daughter did? Well, what did her daughter do? I am so sorry that my voice just keeps getting raspy and, Let me mute so I can try and clear my throat again. I know it's probably, like, blaring. I don't think my voice is gonna get any better. So, today's stream is just gonna be, deeper, raspy voice father today, I guess. Alright, that looks okay. I have a daughter, 16. My sister, 40, has a daughter, 15. And has always had the idea of both of our daughters being the best of friends. Right off the bat, I don't like that. Like, of course you're gonna want, like, if you and, like, your siblings have kids, like, and, like, but, like, all of you want your kids to be friends, like, or just know each other at least, that's fine. But don't try and set them up to be like, oh, they need to be the bestest of friends. Like, that's a weird fantasy. Like, well, at least I view it as a fantasy. Like, and I don't really like that. It's like, your kids can be friends, but don't try and force them to be friends. Like, yeah, they're related, but, like, don't already try and set them up to be, like besties. Like, let them make that decision on their own. Where was I? She would only schedule playdates with my daughter and not oh. See, this is exactly what I was fucking talking about! You can't do that! Girl! Let the damn kids see other people other than their... What would that make... Like her cousin? I really don't remember any family dynamics right now, so please correct me if I'm wrong. So, if you're the sister... and your sister has a kid, and you have a kid, how are the kids connected? I'm pretty sure that makes them a cousin. Because both of you are aunts, and your kids would be cousins. It's strange to... Yeah! This is one of the things that I don't like. It's like, again, you can have them be around each other and, like, hope that they get along well, but don't try and set them up and be like, oh, they're gonna be besties, they can do everything together. Like, they can treat each other like sisters, that's fine, but don't make them do, like, don't force it. That's, like, horrible. Let's see. But yeah, that was exactly what... Exactly? That was exactly what I was talking about. You're basically isolating your daughter. Or your sister's isolating her daughter. Not letting her hang out with her school friends. People that she'll be around with every day, and only making the daughter have play dates with her cousin instead of her friends. That's gonna set up a horrible relationship dynamic Because then, if the child is like, I don't want to see my cousin anymore, her mom's just gonna force it and be like, no, you have to be friends. Like, we want you to be friends. Like, you can't force people to be friends with anyone. I have some coffee in my fridge. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back. All right. Back to this forced friendship. Let me take a sip of coffee. Not very tasty, but it's a drink. Alright, where was I? She would only schedule playdates with my daughter and not any of her daughter's school friends. It kept going on and her daughter began to resent my— This is exactly what I was talking about! If you only let your daughter see one person, not— and like— bruh. I feel so bad for these kids. And like, I think the sister's sister is an asshole. Just right off the bat. Take another sip of coffee. Where was I? Kept going on. Oh. Her daughter began to resent mine. She started by stealing things here and there and went on by lying about her. My sister coddled her daughter her entire life and had one of those weird relationships with her daughter, like the ones on TV. She had a real life brat daughter, but everyone in our extended family would just brush it off as a fiery personality. Listen, there's not giving your kid enough, and that is neglect. And then there's giving your kid too much, and that's also neglect. You need a balance. Like, just put your foot down sometimes. Now on to what happened yesterday. My daughter won a school raffle. I almost thought that said rifle. Like, your school has a rifle? My daughter won a school raffle and got the grand prize, which was a MacBook. What school is this? What? Really? What school is this? I'm gonna check my background processes right now. Okay, nothing else is running. My daughter got praise from nearly everyone. Everyone except my sister. Wonderful. Who I didn't mind about. On my dad's 78th birthday, I sent out invitations to everyone and said gifts were optional as I already bought quite a lot of gifts. My sister and her daughter show up with this juice maker and some fruits and rush to my kitchen. While everyone was getting settled in, my daughter yells from her bedroom. I got scared, even though this says sacred, but I'm just it's a typo. I got scared and ran up to see what was going on and saw my niece with her juice maker and my daughter's laptop covered in a smoothie-like texture. Both the sister and her daughter, her little brat, they're both brat. You know what? Both of them brats. Mom, brat. Daughter, brat. Fuck these two. Like, bruh. Are you that jealous? Like, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, if you force two people together, they're only gonna, at least one is gonna resent the other. And then they're gonna try and sabotage to end it. I got scared. So, I yelled for my sister to come upstairs, and she just comes out of the bathroom next to my daughter's room. She said it was no big deal, and that the computer was probably waterproof. Nuh-uh. Not only are you a brat, you're also stupid. You think MacBooks are waterproof? Has anyone ever seen those videos of people going to like a erupting volcano, or like a volcano that has like some lava, and they drop phones in it, and then they're like, "What? Watch this video of an iPhone burning." Watch this video of an iPhone catching fire, and then it fucking just decimates. It's just gone. Listen, until phones are lava-proof, don't even dare try and put water on it and be like, it's waterproof. MacBooks break when you touch. Have you seen the video of the iPhone 15? I mean, I think that dude like intentionally tried to literally break it, but like I think that caused like a whole bunch of people to be like, wait a minute, iPhones break? Bruh, most phones, if you drop them once without a case, they're gonna die. Like, this is why, like, whenever I get like a new device, I will always invest in a screen protector and a phone case. Like, I will not buy a new device, whether it be a phone, a fucking, like, an iPad or a tablet, anything that I can get that has a case or a screen protector on it, I will get, because I wouldn't call myself clumsy, but accidents happen, and that's a very expensive accident if I drop my phone and it shatters, and that's a lot of extra funds that I don't want to pay. Yeah, snaps. Yeah. I think I saw some videos on it. I didn't watch it, though. I need to watch those. I got screen protector and everything. Bro, literally same. I need to put protection. I need to protect my devices as much as possible. Because I seem to have, like, this yearly curse of every single time I get, like, a new piece of technology, whether it be computer parts, a new computer even, a new device like a phone or a tablet, something electronic. It breaks, it goes bad, it doesn't work the first time I get it. Like, it is a curse that happens every single time I get something new. And I've called it the Memoriae curse. Because it's so common. Every time I get something new, there's something wrong with it. Even when I buy it new, something happens. Something went wrong. It's faulty. It breaks. Like, I don't know what's up with it. I feel like I'm genuinely cursed with, like, technology. Like, something just goes wrong. That's probably why, like, nearly all of my streams are, like, so scuffed and, like, horrible. It's just, like... It's horrible. Because this shit ain't cheap either. Like, phones, new devices, that's money, man. That's not like, oh, I lost $5. I had a phone and it fell in the grass and the screen protector shattered. It hit one rock. Bro, throw the whole... Whatever brand screen protector that was, bro, throw it all out. Oh my god. I hate that. That is horrible. One time, before I got a new phone, I was getting out of the car, and I dropped my phone inside the car. And it somehow, like I had the screen protector on it. I had a 360 all-around phone case, so it covered the entire phone plus the screen. And somehow it managed to get scratched up by a car door? Question mark? Like, it was like 3 scratches in, like, the center. Because it somehow fell, but managed to get scratched by a car door. And I was like, what? Like, that's such a freak accident. I mean, thankfully, you know, like, the screen's fine. It's just... the screen protector has, like, 3 scratches on it. And I personally hate when screen protectors have scratches on them. I mean, you know, better it be the protector instead of the actual screen, but, like, any dents or scratches or just any even specks of dust that manage to get behind the screen protectors, I hate it, and I immediately want, like, new screen protectors. But ugh, it dropped on a rock. Wow. That screen protector must have been horrible if it just shattered on a rock. I saw someone drop their phone and just fell apart and the battery became smoking. I don't. Snoop Dogg was in the phone. That reminds me of something. When Dama was still getting their education, someone was trying to flex that they had gotten a new phone. I don't remember what year it was, but they were trying to flex that they got a new phone because they were one of those look at me, I'm a rich kid type of people. So, they were not only trying to flex off their new phone, but they were like, I got a screen protector too! I got a 360 phone case that protects both the phone and the screen. And their way of flexing it, I'd be like, this phone case so strong, they threw it against the wall. Hard. They chucked it. They practically shot it at the wall. You know what it did? It broke. The whole entire phone snapped in half. Imagine trying to flex so hard. Be like, yeah, bro, I got this new phone, even my screen, I even got a case on it, and it's so powerful. You chuck it hard against a wall, and it fucking snaps. I never saw someone be such a fool in their life. I was like, well, your phone's not so powerful anymore, is it, buddy? This asshole. Like, not only just trying to be like, look at how rich I am. I can afford getting this whatever phone it was during that time. And fucking chucked it. And it breaks. And then they were sobbing. Like, call my mom, please. Please call my mom. Someone call my parents. I need a new phone. Somebody go to... It reminds me when I was in high school, someone plugged their iPhone to the wall. Outlet blew up. That's either a faulty outlet or a faulty plug. Oh my god. Like, bro, I get scared when I, like, plug in things into the outlet and I literally see electricity. Like, that kind of scares me a little. I'm like, am I about to get electrocuted? It's like, I don't know. It must be real powerful for, it just to completely break or snap. I just saw something on my timeline. There'd be Vtuber drama happening. I'm gonna look at that on my own time. I take a quick glance at Twitter, and I was just like, oh boy. There'd be things happening, apparently. But, back to the story. I think we'll read a few more, and then we'll call it. Let me check. We're at 2 hours currently. We can read, maybe 3 more. Okay, let me check my marshmallow real quick. Because I know someone said, can we submit things live? And I was like, sure, but I don't think I got anything new. I'm gonna check my marshmallow real quick. On a different screen. kind of hard too, because unless you have like a browser to translate it, I mean, I have it because like it's very popular, but like I may switch to something else, but I don't know what else there is out there. We have some marshmallows. Okay. Well, okay. We'll finish this. We'll finish the story, and then we're gonna look at the few marshmallows that I got. Express charging? Yeah, how to fry your phone real fast. A tutorial. Alright, where was I in this story? I know there was... I know, got scared. Oh. It was no big deal. The computer was waterproof. No, it isn't. I said, what was the smoothie doing out of the kitchen, and why didn't my sister use the downstairs bathroom since upstairs was off limits? I told her that she would be paying for the repairs, but she just brushed it off. And I said it was fine, and the family doesn't work like that. I headed downstairs and I called the police. That took a quick turn. That went from finding out your sister and her daughter basically like tried to ruin your daughter's new MacBook that she won, and it sounds like they're very jealous. You went from finding smoothie on your daughter's laptop to calling the police. Like, we're calling the police? I mean, you couldn't ask them to leave instead? Okay. They call the police. I called the police, and her daughter were kicked out. That's pretty sad that you had to call the police just to kick them out, though. That, you know, jokes aside, that is pretty sad. The rest of the party was awkward and tense. After it all, I got texts from everyone that saw what happened, asking for me to just drop it. Someone even called me entitled. I was thinking of serving her with court papers. Would I be the asshole? No. Bro, how are people calling you entitled? Literally, someone did damage to your property. What? How is this a controversy? What? Drop it? That's property damage, baby! That is a crime! It's not drama! It's a crime! That is property damage! They literally went up to your daughter's room to dump smoothie on her laptop. You're telling me it's fine? It's a crime! I would serve court. I mean, I wouldn't serve court papers. I would just be like, you either pay for the repairs, or you will never see me again. Because court papers are expensive. That priests don't have time. Priests don't have time to go to court, bruh. I can be the villain. Your stuff got broke. Yeah. Like, huh? You're telling me. Hold on. So you're telling me your property was damaged. Damage was done to your property on purpose for obvious malicious intent, yet you're the asshole when your property was damaged? What kind of backwards bullshit is that? Update. It was intentional. I fucking call it, dude. You do not... Listen, you do not just... Because, like, based on the context already established, it sounds like both the mom and her daughter, who was resenting her cousin, were already, like really reaching on, like, Delulu Land. Actually, they're already in Delulu Land. They're on fucking Mars Delulu Land. They're on Delulu Mars. They're on a different planet, dude. And you're telling me that it's okay to just, you know, break other people's property? And you should brush it off. You know, it's not that big of a deal. Do you know the prices of things now? Bro, a lot of phones today are like more than just $1,000. Even laptops. Well, that's if you go to Apple or like, bro, why are you spending $1,000-something on a MacBook? Go get yourself a gaming PC, bro, and then like run a virtual machine for Mac. Like, you can have all of that in one. You don't need a separate MacBook. Literally. Yeah, just brush off the $2,000 laptop. I think not. The mom's in Delulu Land. Bruh, if I had a brand new laptop, or even if I just got brand new stuff, like electronics and whatnot, and then someone ruins them on purpose and is like, you shouldn't care about it. I'd be like, the fuck I won't care about it? What do you mean? I bought it. It's in my... It was in the daughter's room, too. They literally... They made a smoothie just to ruin the laptop. That is pure intent. They brought the weapon of choice with them. I mean, technically, what was it, like a blender or a smoothie maker? It's not actually a weapon because they're not harming people, but like, they brought the tools to do the job. That's intent. That's not just, we're gonna make smoothies for the party. They did that shit. The smoothie maker was in the daughter's room. They went up to her room just to ruin her laptop? What was the reason, also? Like, huh? Fuck out of here with that, man. It was intentional. While I was away, I took the computer to a repair shop. I think it fixed the water damage. Water damage is like one of the worst things to try and repair, dude. When they stabbed the wires, that's beyond water damage. They plan to... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, bro, that is more than just water damage. And how like one of the family members or someone who at the party be like, you're entitled. To what? That's my property. You ruined it on purpose. How am I entitled? Pay for my shit. You break, you repair. How is that such a controversial take? While trying to fix a computer, as to fix the water damage, it was not easy. While they were trying to fix a computer, they opened the back and saw there were multiple punctures in the wires and other delicate parts. I'm shaking my head right now. It doesn't really look like it, but I'm shaking my head. I decided to file a lawsuit. What the extended family thinks of me is irrelevant, because my sister allowed her daughter to destroy it on purpose. I'm getting in touch with a lawyer. Thank you all. The mom's in Delululand and like the daughter who did all this is like needs to be put away somewhere. Like I get, because like, listen, I can understand being like, oh, you're forced to hang out with these people, and then you're like, well, how do I get away from them? So, stupidly, you do one of the worst things possible to try and get out of it. And then, dude, couldn't the daughter just be rational and be like, hey mom, I don't want to hang out with my cousin anymore? Like, this could have solved so many things. If the daughter had just went up to her mom and be like, hi mom, listen, I'm tired of being treated like or expected like I need to be my cousin's sister. We're not sisters. I don't want to hang out with her anymore. Like, this could have been solved. This could have been prevented. Instead, everyone's on Delululand. Yeah, who the hell thinks computers are waterproof? Only people in Delululand. It's so intentional. I want to find some short ones so then we can get to the marshmallows. It has like back and forth quotes. I don't think I want to read that. I want to find like some short ones. I have to pay the price for the repairs. Oh yeah, but like a lot of comments said that is not just a simple repair. That is a whole new computer. Like that, like the computer is basically paperweight. My grandma is in her final stages of dementia. Husband made me feel guilty for ruining our date. Oh my god, that's horrible, dude. Oh my god. That's so horrible. Alright. My husband and I have a date planned today. We never have time to go out on any, so it's a big deal for us. Well, my mom let us know ahead that my grandma is at the point she's forgetting who her family members are and can't use the bathroom herself, bathe, eat, etc. Oh my god. It worsened out of nowhere today. She let me know she's gonna video call me to see my grandma one last time before her memory of me is gone forever. I was mortified but grateful to have this last moment. My grandma helped raise me. We have an enormous bond. I told my husband he immediately blamed my mom for ruining the day. Oh, hell no, bro. Bruh. Where's your sympathy? Like, I get you guys haven't gone on dates, but, like, the date is the last thing that should be on your mind. Where's your sympathy for your wife, dude? The fuck? He was irritated waiting for me to cry or be distant, which I haven't yet. He wanted to cancel the date and said he saw no point of going if I'm gonna be mentally out of it. Then he proceeded to tell me now he has to worry if I will slip into psychosis or have a mental breakdown while he's at work this week. Divorce the husband. That's it. That's it. Yeet the man. Get out of there. Delete your husband. Divorce. I've had a history of depression, but I process pain later rather than the moment they occur. Oh my god. I relate to that a lot, dude. He's very irritated and I see it as selfish. I didn't even feel like I could cry yet because once he stated all that, his frustration, I broke down. I couldn't even grieve my grandma. It was directed towards his harshness and selfishness. I'm not crying, just nasally. I'm just hurt now. I'm mad, I'm sad. I feel like any other man would have been soft and kind and sweet to me about this. And I still wanted to go on our date. Am I wrong? Am I being the asshole? No, girl. You are not. Wow. Holy shit, dude. Wow. Dude. Yeet your husband. The man is trash. And he literally just assumed that you didn't want to go on the date anymore. He assumed you'd go into psychosis. Just because you have a history of depression? Like, I know personally what it's like to have so much loss and then feel like you can't grieve because something else happened. And you're more angry about that or like emotional about the other thing that went wrong than the people who you just lost. That is so horrible. Oh my god. I relate a lot to this person. Oh my god. For the husband to assume as well, like, oh my god, you're gonna slip into psychosis while I'm at work. I wanted to go on our date. It's your mom's fault for telling you your grandma is going to pass. Basically, is going to forget you. Dude, where's your... Oh my god. Wow. That's an instant divorce. Holy shit. Give her that man now. He doesn't care about people. Oh, yeah. It is... Oh, oh no, no. He does not care, bruh. You are not the asshole. Holy shit. Yeah, your husband's the asshole. Like, dude. Holy shit. Blaming your mother-in-law for being like, hey, grandma's about to forget you. She's in her last stage of dementia. And then assuming all of that he must be internalizing something. Like, he must not... Like, there has to be something else going on with, like, his mindset of, like his view of mental health. If he assumes that you're going to, that you're gonna have a fucking breakdown. Like, dude, has he never lost anyone? Has he never lost, like, a pet, a person, someone? That is so horrible. No. I'm the asshole for not cooking what my husband wants at Thanksgiving. We'll read this one. I'm gonna already pick out another one so then we can get to the marshmallows. I need a quick short one. Is this short? Yeah, okay. This was deleted! God damn it! Alright, I'll find another one. This looks short, okay. Am I the asshole for pinching my boyfriend? My boyfriend kept purposefully breathing on my face. Huh? If his breath is stinky, that's even worse. This was horrible. Oh! This was horrible because he ate a ton of garlic last night, so his breath smells disgusting. And he was not simply breathing in my face, he was holding me down to breathe in my face. What kind of relationship is this? What kind of relationship is this? That's so messed up. Holding someone down to smell your stinky breath? It's like on the grounds of, like, assault. That's like on the brink of assault. At least in my view. I don't know. Mind you, I'm not a physically strong person, so I can't just push him off. So what I did to make him stop was pinch/scratch his arms. I mean, what else would I have done? I told him to stop so many times, but he just kept doing it. So after he stopped, he checked his arm and there were some deep scratches. Not so deep that it's bloody. It's like the scratches you would get if you bumped into a sharp corner of a table or something. So he gets mad at me because he said I was hurting him. and I only hurt him out of self-defense. Girl, get the hell out of there. Bruh, get out. Wow. Again, we have another wow story. Just, whoa. What kind of shitty person is gonna be like, I held you down to make you smell my stinky, stinky breath. How dare you scratch me? You're horrible. Aren't you horrible for forcing someone to smell your breath? Against their will? What kind of bullshit? She did the right thing. There's no way she's in the wrong. I agree. She didn't do anything wrong. How? Like, whoa. Your boyfriend's a stupid idiot. Your boyfriend's a loser, ditch him. Yeah, wow. Alright, next one, and then we'll get to some marshmallows. Am I the asshole for, quote, destroying a family? And this is my first time using Reddit, so I apologize for any errors. I, 16, have recently moved into my father's place and have been wondering if I am making the right choice with some of the things my mother brings up. With me moving, she's now losing a big chunk of her child support and might be losing her house. The dilemma comes in with how my sister is still living with my mother and will also be in trouble for with the house. My move was supported by my therapist and CPS, but I can't help but feel like I'm doing something wrong when talking about it with friends. I want to know if I'm justified in feeling guilty, so am I the asshole? No. You're not the asshole for moving out. Like, whether the move is for, like, your personal health, or, like, to move away from, like, a horrible family, you're not hurting anyone. And, like, it's supported by, like, your therapist and, like, everyone else. I don't think there's nothing wrong with moving away. But they feel guilty that their mom's losing, like, a chunk of child support? That's I mean, it's not your fault. That's something that the mom would have to go to court over for. Unless you two, like, make some sort of agreement where, like, if you chose to get a job, like, you could maybe, I don't know. Like, you could give her, like, obviously not all of your money, because also you're still a minor, so, like, you probably won't even have, like, a barely minimum wage job if you decide to get one, but like, you could maybe agree to give her, like, a little bit of what you can, but, like, it's not your fault. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the mom's basically treating the kid like a paycheck. It doesn't look like the mom has a job either. Alright. Let's see, how am I gonna get to these marshmallows? Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna take Reddit off the screen. I'm gonna do what I originally was gonna do. Let me pull up something. See if we could set this up. And I open this, then I drop this in, then I... Okay. Let me grab PNGs of these marshmallows. Go. 1. Alright. Looks like we can do this all. So, the real confession. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The real confession stream. Alright. I may need to resize this again. Alright. So, we have several ranks. We have talk about it. I'm not really I didn't make any notes on how to actually do the confession stream, like with the submissions. So, I'm just gonna wing it. So, first tier, I will be ranking submissions. We have talk about it. That probably means that you didn't do the worst thing in the world. You should probably just talk it out. Next, so keep it to yourself. If I deem something that you should have kept to yourself, just keep it to yourself. Therapy. Find it. If I tell you to seek therapy, please find it. We also have see me confession. That means your crimes are so egregious that you're gonna need to talk to me about it. And then the worst tier of all, not even hell wants you. If you somehow made it to get... If you make it to not even hell wants you, bro, I can't save you. Not even hell wants you. So, I'm gonna keep fiddling with this to resize. Alright. I'm gonna resize these. There we go. It's a little cut off at the bottom, but who cares? Alright. First confession. I feel as though I'm falling apart sometimes because of my secret life. Father, what should I do? This is vague as fuck. What secret life? What is happening? Are you part of the CIA? Are you a government agent? Like, what's happening? You feel as though you're falling apart because of your secret life. What's your secret life? Do you like, what? What do you mean? I feel like I need more context. I must say, seek therapy. Oh, Jesus. That's not... I'm moving something. Whoops. How do I control Z? Alright. How the fuck do I resize this shit? Oh my god. Can I just shrink it? Please? I don't know how to shrink it. I opened this in Clip Studio Paint. How do I shrink this again? How do I... Because I'm more experienced in Clip Studio Paint. I don't remember how to resize. Until I figure out how to fucking... Hello? How do I resize? Now, I probably should have figured this off before stream, but, I didn't. Girl, I am trying so hard how to figure out how to resize this shit. So, the operation... No, I don't think any of this is gonna do it. Move. Rotate. I'm gonna edit tab. Oh. Okay. I feel so. My life's falling apart because I see real life when I should. I don't have enough context, so I don't know what to tell you. But it sounds like you need to go to therapy. So, like, go to therapy. Alright, next. I peed my pants in first grade, Father. Did you need to tell me? What? Was it necessary? Did you need to tell me that you pee-peed your pants? I mean, you were a first grader. Like, bro, I had some accidents. I think we all did as kids. You pee-peeing your pants, you can keep it to yourself. 'Cause I think that's a pretty normal kid thing to do. Like, I think most kids have accidents. Next. So, long story. In 5th or 6th grade, I pooed my pants. And rolled the turd. Rolled the turd down my leg and under the desk. And blamed it on the girl behind me. It was a bad day for her. In 5th or 6th grade, you had an accident? You rolled the turd down your leg and under the desk. Who submitted this? That's it. This is a public call out. Who did this? How? Who? Who did this? Girl. What? You blamed it on someone else. You blamed it on the girl behind you. So you deliberately framed someone for shitting the floor. Why? Why would you do that? This person should be banished from every realm. What the actual fuck? Bro. Not even hell wants you, bro. Listen, I can't save you. The great provider can't save you. Satan also can't save you. Hell does not want you. Perish. You deliberately framed. You framed someone. You framed. You deliberately decided. You couldn't just go up to the bathroom and be like, teacher, I've had... You don't even need to say you had an accident. Just had to go to the bathroom. You couldn't take care of it in the bathroom? You needed to frame someone? And you were not sus at all? You had no stains? Nothing? There was no evidence left behind from you doing it? You're going to jail. You're going to jail, man. What? I can't save you. Not even hell wants you. We're gonna do some live tweets. You know, usually when people do confession streams, it, like, all the responses are just, you know, left in the stream. But, you know, since we only have 3, I might as well just tweet them as well. Well, I don't know. I think we'll just reply to on the marshmallow instead of tweeting it. Just... My god, I need my page translator to work. I haven't... I wish Marshmallow had, like, a... Just... One thing, I think, I don't know, I'm gonna be selective about, like, which ones I post on Twitter. Because sometimes people get bonked because the marshmallow was sussy or weird. So I'm gonna be selective with, like, which ones I tweet, but I will reply in Marshmallow itself. Dude, I don't even think I want to tweet the fucking... don't think I want to tweet the turd one. Cause like, no one needs that on their timeline. That's so nasty. Yeah, I'm not gonna tweet that. I'm just gonna reply. God, Jesus, oh my God, ugh. Well, it's all the marshmallows currently. We only had 3. And this was mostly reading Reddit stream. But, I think we did pretty good today. Let's switch over to chatting. I don't know which one of you freaky fucks framed someone with turds, but you're not even hell wants you, bro. That is nasty. You should be in jail. Oh my God. Ugh. That is the nastiest. We have a few things to show, and then, I think we'll call it there. Let me gather my things. So, if anyone was there yesterday, not yesterday, yesterday was my day off. If anyone was there Friday, and, if they remember me saying that I kind of want to show, my concept art, because, you know, some people found it very interesting. So I asked my mama, my Mimia mama, and she said it would be okay to show the concept art. But I don't know if I should do that, like, right now, or save it for another stream. Because then it kind of wouldn't make sense if it's, at the end of the stream and not the beginning. But, just wanted to let all of you know that we got clearance to show the concept art from Mama. So next stream, in the beginning, I'm gonna show my concept art. And there's a lot of photos. But besides that, we got clearance to show the concept, and we have a new schedule. And this is for next week / this week. Monday. Monday is a day off, a day of rest, but not for me. Oh my God. What the hell is my goddamn thing attached to? Attached to your monitor. Yeah, I know! Thank you, genius. Whatever. Oh, Christ. Whatever. This is so unprofessional. But you don't go to me for professionalism, right? Because, like, that's the first thing that you shouldn't have done. Alright, while I break my back, we're gonna zoom in. Tuesday this week, I'm playing Fate the Unholy Trinity. This, I probably also should have added that this is a semi-collab. Someone will be in VC with me to comfort me and watch me play Faith, because it is a scary horror game, and I'm a scream. We're all gonna scream. We're all probably gonna piss our pants. Wednesday, we're playing South Park Stick of Truth. I love South Park. So, I need to pay tribute by playing the game. Thursday, we're doing a Just Chatting, and we're doing some BuzzFeed quizzes. So, that should hopefully be very fun. Friday, we're doing more Minecraft, so we're gonna be picking up, what we did on Friday. Hopefully not getting scared by another creeper. And then Saturday and Sunday, I have off. Because I am currently figuring out how I want to work my workload. I don't know yet, so I'm just going to be testing out different things. But yes, I will be posting the schedule on my YouTube community page and Twitter. It'll be pinned. I will be pinning every one of my schedules. So just in case you forget what days and times I'm going to be streaming, it will be on the YouTube community page, and it will be pinned on Twitter. And it will always be attached to my model. This we're not going to get rid of. We will always have a schedule reveal on the model, pinned, because I don't know. Why not? Who said I can't? But yes, this is the new schedule. And look forward to Tuesday. I may scream in your eardrums, and I'm apologizing beforehand. Because I get very jumpy, I'm jump scared very easily. I get jump scared by even Minecraft noises. So if you don't like horror games, probably don't tune into Tuesday. But, let's see. Looking at my calendar. Next week, I'll have an announcement. Very important, very important. I don't know what that announcement is yet. I need to write it out. But, look forward to Twitter. I'll be posting it on Twitter. And then I'll probably mention it on the day when I decide if I'm streaming that day, the day I announce it. I lost my train of thought. I'll be announcing on Twitter my announcement when I announce it on stream, if I'm streaming that day. I'll probably choose a streaming day instead of a day off. But it's very important, very important. So, yeah, other than that, that's about it. So, Monday is my day off. It's another day off, even though I just had one yesterday. I have another tomorrow. I'm just testing out my workload, see how much I want to do per week. And, at the beginning of Tuesday's stream, we're gonna show off my, concept art. Because looking back at it, I was like, holy shit. I was like, wow. Because it's like, you know that meme that's like, inside of you there are two wolves. That's pretty much the concept art. Like, inside of me there were two versions. One that looked evil. And one that looked very sweet. And technically, I'm the combination of those two ones. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing the concept art, I will reveal it on the beginning of Tuesday's stream. Tuesday, I will be, I'll have Azeria Kit with me in VC while I play horror games, so they're a good bestie. They stream on Twitch. I would recommend him. He's very fun. If you ever check out his streams, he streams on Twitch, and if you watch him, please spam the hydration. Please spam the hydration redeem. Drown him. For YouTube purposes, that is a joke. For legal purposes, that is a joke. We're good friends. Don't actually drown him. But it's a joke. But yeah, besides that, I think that's it. So, thank you all for hanging out today. I know that today was less of the actual submitted confessions, mainly because I didn't really get any. And today was more of a looking through Reddit, but, we make do with what we have. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. I hope you had a fun time. I'm so sorry for my voice, like, practically dying every single sentence. Like, I don't understand. Like, it seems fine now, but just, like, the past 2 hours was, like, raspy and, like, crunchy dying. And then it got, like, nasally an hour and a half through. And I don't know what to do for that. But, I cheered up a bit. I feel a lot better. I wasn't really there mentally at the start of stream, but, feeling a lot better. So I think I'll just enjoy my night and enjoy my day off tomorrow. Thank you all for coming today. As always, you could find me on Twitter. I'm mostly on Twitter. I still need to make more, short form content. I have been, like, kind of procrastinating, kind of lazy. Because I don't know what to clip. Like, I'll need to review my streams again and see what I can do. But I enjoy making short form content. It's just I haven't had a burst of energy to do it lately. But yeah, as always, you can find me on Twitter. I know it's called X. I don't want to call it X. It's just Twitter. Yeah, you could find me everywhere. My card is linked in my About Me. I realized that it wasn't linked in my description, but like all my socials are linked in my description. But the card's linked in my About Me page, so you could find me everywhere else. And yeah, I think we'll call it there. I hope you have a good day, rest your night, rest your afternoon, wherever you are. Remember to treat yourself. Don't be like that one confession and shit your britches and then blame it on other people. Please don't do that. And treat people with kindness. Because a lot of Reddit, just reading all those Reddit stories made me remember that there's sour people in this world. So be the sunshine you want to see in the world. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye.